What is going on, guys? Michael from GPURisers.com back here in the bunker, and today we are finally going to get started building one of our Octominer X12Ultra cases. Now, I did order 4 of these from Octominer, and I got 2 different versions. It's actually kind of interesting. These seem to be the older versions, and these seem to be the new ones. And the only clear difference that I could really tell right off the bat were the ways that the handles were connected. Now, it seems like the newer revision has the handles on the side here, which make it very easy if you're setting this up in a server rack type configuration, which is something that we are actually going to try to do here. But currently we are kind of maxed out on electric. We have 3 more PDUs right down there that we need to get hooked up and going. And as you guys can see here, we still have 12 of the RX 6700 XTs that are not up and running yet. And the plan was to get 12 of those in one of these server cases. But what I think we are going to do, because we want to get testing right away, is we are going to be filling it up with 9 RTX 3090s. Now, the goal here is to put these 6 into one of these server cases, and after that, I'm gonna kind of test out the heat before and after compared to an open frame to a closed server case. If all is fine and dandy, I will be adding 3 more from our RTX 3090 rig that is right over here. Now, this rig has been a little problematic. This has actually a lot of heat coming from it, from this fan that's kind of blowing on it. The reason for that is this middle fan stops working, and I just have been kind of lazy and have not swapped fans on it. And I know already that needs to be done, but I am hoping that I might be able to isolate this card and put 3 of these cards into a server rack on the other side of the bunker so that the cold air that's coming out of here is not directly, bombarded by an RTX 3090 rig right here. Now, I have had this rig off before, and it makes a drastic difference. So these other rigs do not produce a whole lot of heat, so we are fine on that. But in today's video, I am going to go ahead and get one of these open and I think that they said to boot it and make sure everything's working before you start loading graphics cards in, which makes a whole lot of sense. So what I'm going to do is get you guys can also see, here's 6 server power supplies, which go into these bottom 2 here. But these top ones are fine, they already have them in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the one off the top here, and I'm going to get it put onto our little table right here. Actually, I will just drag this right down to it. They are a little heavy. These are the X12s. So that said, let me go ahead and get that down here and opened up. All right, guys, so we have this taken off right here. I did have to slide it actually out of here. I should not have done that. It did scratch up the cases a little bit, but hey, they're server cases. They look beautiful, but they are going to get banged up a little bit. So to take off this top panel, we do have a couple of screws around it, one on the top there, one on the top there. So let me go ahead, get that unscrewed, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We have the lid off, resting on our 6700 XTs because that's pretty much all that they can do right now. Inside of this Octominer case, it does come with an attachment. These are 3 power plugs, which can plug straight into the back here. Let me show you guys. Back here are 3 server power supplies. Each one's rated at 1200 watts as long as you're on 240. So this adapter connects all 3 of them to a single power cable. I will be kind of testing this out. I'm not sure how warm this will get. This is a very thick gauge cable, so I feel comfortable with it. And it's coming from Octominer, and they are very well known for their high quality parts. So we'll definitely be giving this a go, and we'll put that off to the side here. Additionally, here are the power cables. They all connect to a board that's a breakout board from all 3 power supplies. So you can connect all of these over. Right here, you can see that the riserless motherboard down here is already connected to the motherboard at the top. So what you do is you really plug in this to there, kind of route it through right here, and then you can plug in 12 graphics cards. Now, this power cord thing that comes with the Octominer here has enough for 12 cards, and each card has 2 8-pins. So we should be good on power and everything like that. 3600 watts for 9 RTX 3090s should be fine. I am just, however, worried about heat. I am going to space them out as much as I can. And we are only starting with 6, the 6 from over there, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, that said, let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, guys, we do have it hooked up. I am using the adapter. We have it going down to our PDU right down there. So let's go ahead and get this thing booted up. Now, the SSD is right here. It's easy to slide out, has a nice little pocket for it right there. We have not installed MinerStat on it. I know that it comes preloaded with Hive. So Hive works very friendly with these Octominers, but luckily the operating system that I use, MinerStat, they also operate very well with these as well. So we will get MinerStat on it. I kind of just wanted to get this thing some power and boot it on and make sure everything is working. So that said, let's go ahead and boot it up. It looks like we do have power right there. And I think you just click one of these buttons over here. Looks like it was the top one right there. And holy, now you can really feel that air coming out of these. It's shut down, but wow. That was a lot. There it goes again. This is a lot more air than I ever expected. That is just crazy. Crazy good, you know, but wow. Looks like it's power cycling a little bit. These are some heavy duty fans. So it looks like it's all working. I will have to get these power cables in. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to shut it down, get all the power cables in, also run an Ethernet over to our box right over there, and make sure that this is showing up in MinerStat. But I'm going to get to that very soon. But let me go ahead and get that hooked up and get MinerStat flashed on this SSD, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we have MinerStat all installed on the SSD. It's showing up just fine. I did not plug in the power cables yet. I'm gonna do that in the next video. But everything is up and running. It booted very quick, and this seems extremely promising. I am just wondering about the power cords, but I will figure that out. But that said, guys, that's going to be everything for this video. I kind of just want to do an introductory video on the Octominer X12Ultra. In the next video, I will get all of the 3090s in. Well, just the 6 of them in for now until I can do some testing, make sure everything is good. But that's going to be everything for this video, guys. I hope everyone watching this has a great rest of their day, and we'll see you guys next time.